Yes, please.
Item number 1. May it please Lordship. In view of the order dated 24/3/2025, we have taken the state to serve the notice to the 5 respondents, and they brought this from the post office. They have received that only giving an information that item has been dispatched, has not been delivered to the.
So that story we are hearing for 2 months.
No, that is in other case. This is the different matter, you know. This is the regarding Arkang matter. In the other case, that is regarding teachers, my lord.
When did you post it?
We have posted on 27th March 2025. Is there on record. We have submitted the postal report also to the court, master.
All right, list the appeal once again. On 16th April,
Lordship.
to enable advocate on record for the appellants to file an affidavit of service evidencing proper service on the respondent numbers 4, 5, and 6.
Lordship. Much better, Lordship. Item number 2. Lord, I have whole meeting with all the deputy commissioners, my lord, of 12 district, and my lord, they have already prepared the report, my lord, as far as their particular districts are concerned, my lord, and the state has filed a report. My lord, I will also file my report, my lord. I am required at least 2 weeks time, my lord.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, pursuant to the order of 4th March 2025, lordship, the state was directed to submit a detailed report. So lordship, we have filed a report
Yes.
regarding the status of crematorium in the different districts. So what is the status of the crematorium and the amount allotted and the work in the progress, your lordship? We have filed a very bulky report, and also along with the proposed electric crematorium. So, your lordship, my learned friend, he is seeking for 2 weeks time. In the meantime, allow him to go through the report, and if there is some more corrective measures required, lordship,
Yes.
state would do the needful, your lordship.
Have you sat with the district magistrate?
My lord. 2 of the deputy commissioners, my lord, they have come personally, and with others, my lord, we hold online meeting, my lord.
You have filed a report?
I'll be filing a report, my lord. I may be allowed some time because, my lord, the state's document which they have filed, my lord, it's very bulky. I have to go through the entire record, my lord, before I file my report.
You have to file your report on the deliberations you had in the meeting.
Right, my lord.
But this report is, how is the report relevant?
Now, my lord, Even the deputy commissioners, my lord,
Give us the report. How many district magistrates are involved?
my lord, 12 district, my lord.
The district magistrates are not coming.
My lord, they were present during online meeting, my lord, and they have done the fact-finding exercise as directed by this court, my lord, and they have filed a report. So, my lord, I have also hold meeting with the Sankhasik, my lord, as regard to the sharing of the crematorium, my lord, with the Hindu community. So, to some extent, my lord, there is an agreement that they are ready to share with the cremation pyre, as long as they have two different pyre, my lord, because the rituals that is involved as far as Sankhasi is concerned, my lord, that is little bit different, and the rituals that is performed by the Hindu community, my lord. So they need different years, but at the same place, my lord. There is an agreement to that effect, my lord.
Mr. Khan, these are all like castles in the air. Project estimated cost, but nothing regarding sanction, nothing regarding commencement of work.
Actually, if you may submit, on matter of principle, at least, Lordship, this will take some time for execution. We'll keep informing the court.
Again, 24 months from the date of sanction. Sanction is also not obtained, so it is all.
Lordship will file, since this court is monitoring, Lordship, I can assure the court, we'll file subsequent, whenever the court requires, we'll file an affidavit as to the stage of execution or the stage of implementation. And my learned friend also is here, Lordship, at least he can also assess the district administration. So for the implementation and execution is concerned, Lordship.
There is requirement of almost 64 new crematorium, my lord, as far as Sankhasis are concerned.
Yes, please take. The problem addressed in this public interest litigation is with regard to cremation of the dead in this state. Full stop. The inhabitants belonging to the Khasi and Jaintia community, as well as those embracing the Hindu religion, cremate the dead. Full stop. The number of crematoria in a substantial area of the state is small compared to the number of dead bodies to be disposed of and also often the distance between two crematoria is very large. Also, furthermore, the Khasi and Jaintia community people had expressed unwillingness to share a crematorium with the Hindus, making the problem more acute. Previously, we had tried to resolve the problem at the interim stage by appointing an amicus curiae and asking him to sit with the district magistrates so that these two communities could be persuaded to share a crematorium, an existing crematorium. Next, we had also noted the projects which the state had undertaken towards construction of new electric crematoriums across the state. Today, Mr. N. Singhon amicus curiae submits before the court that he has had some meetings with the government officials and seeks time to file a report. Full stop. On hearing him, we understand that nothing concrete has taken place and only proposals at the initial stage have been mooted to these two communities to resolve the problem in the above way, as an interim measure. Meanwhile, Mr. Khan, Learned Additional Advocate General, has filed a report dated 27th March 2025. Of the government, further to our orders dated 25th October 2024 and 4th March 2025. The report enumerates a few grandiose projects proposed to be undertaken by the government to construct electric hybrid crematoria at New Shillong Township at a cost of 5.53 crores, at Pura at a cost of 4.69 crores, and at Jowai at a cost of, Jowai at a cost of 5.16 crores, and Nongpo at a cost of 4.9 crores. With regard to their present status, the report states that administrative approval has been obtained, but further approvals from other authorities like Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board is awaited. The scheduled time of completion is mentioned as 24 months from the date of sanction. From this, it is abundantly clear that the date from which these crematoria will be operational is very, very uncertain. However, the report also mentions completed projects i.e. scientific crematorium (eco-friendly) for Sengkhasi at Silet, Aukain, Nongstein, Clay, Tirshi village, Jowai, and Jhalupara in Shillong. Paragraph: as far as the new projects are concerned, the state government is directed to obtain the necessary approvals within 4 weeks from date. It shall also indicate the progress of the project in the form of a report at the next hearing of this application. Paragraph, in the meantime, the amicus curiae shall hold meetings with the district magistrate and representatives of the other communities so that they are persuaded to share a crematorium on such terms as are set by the district magistrates acting in consultation with the amicus curiae. The amicus curiae shall also file a comprehensive report in this court before the next hearing date. Okay. List this public interest litigation. Once again on 8th May, 2 months.
Obliged.
Item number 3.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, in this matter, your lordship, we are seeking some accommodation, your lordship.
You are for the appellant.
Your lordship, still is the appellant, your lordship. Before our being made, your lordship.
My humble request is, Lord, make fix it for some date. The matter may be.
Appeal is ready for hearing.
There is a talk of settlement.
No, I am taking the procedurally. Ready for hearing.
Yes, my Lord. This matter, there are two appeals. In fact, one appeal by the state and the other cross appeal by the opponent. Both are ready for the final arguments. In the meanwhile, my Lord, both the parties tried for settlement. But since government has taken certain steps, my Lord, the other parties also, in fact, both are not reaching to the conclusion. We requested that this may be considered, my Lord. This matter may be heard. After a week, anytime, if the AG is to argue, my Lord, we are ready for the argument even today. But yes, my learned friend is
Come
not.
after, then 2 weeks time it can be allowed, your lordship.
By consent of learned counsel for the party. This appeal is adjourned till 22nd April to enable the parties to explore any possibility of settlement.
Lordship.
Please, in fact, the central government also intervened, my Lord, government's ministry also intervened.
Okay. Lordship wants to give 3 weeks. 3 weeks time.
My Lord, in fact, my humble request is, my Lord, in fact, the concern of the respondent, my Lord, that is, I have to submit before your Lordship with the kind permission, my Lord. But the matter was twice, my Lord, fixed before this honorable court, before Honorable Chief Justice Court only. But after the retirement, my Lord, vacancy was generated, and thereafter, my Lord, the matter was proceeded by the government. So they were of the opinion, my Lord, the matter may be heard, my Lord, by this honorable court. That's the only. I hope, my Lord, I am able to convey the concern of the respondent, my Lord.
I have some more time to retire. I think I'll be able to.
So obliged, deeply obliged, my Lord. So deeply obliged.
Unless I'm thrown out of this place, so I think I should.
Will be This is an opportunity to us to argue before your lordships.
28th,
Lordship.
Yes. Please. So obliged.
Item number 4.
Milord, I'm for the petitioner.
Say.
This is a service matter, Milord, involving the Fisheries Department. It relates to the promotion from the subordinate service of fisheries supervisor to the higher post of fishery officer, Milord. Now, Milord, why we are before the division bench is because we are challenging a portion of the amended rules, Milord. That is why it's listed before this honorable bench, Milord. Milord, there are 4 issues involved, 4 prayers in my writ petition, Milord. Number 1 is, Milord, under the previous rules, Milord, the quota for promotion and the quota for direct recruitment was fixed at 35% promotion, Milord, and 65% direct recruitment previously.
this is item number 5.
Item number 4, Milord.
4.
Yes.
So, Milord, the amendment, what has been done is the quota of promotion has been reduced from 35% to 25%, Milord. That is the first issue, Milord. Now, the second issue, Milord, is they have, even amongst the persons belonging to the same class, they have made a classification, Milord, that those having less than 5 years of service remaining will not be considered for promotion. So they have created a classification amongst the persons belonging to the same class, my lord. Now the third issue is, my lord, regarding the provision, my lord, where in-service training is to be provided for us, my lord, subordinate service. Now that is not being done. And the fourth issue is, my lord, even the 25%, my lord, they are not holding the DPC for promotion, my lord.
Yes.
So these are the four issues. Now I'll have to, your lordships, point out to your lordships, the service rules which was governing previously, my lord, which your lordships will find at page 25, annexure 3. Page 25, my lord, annexure 3. These rules, my lord, are called the rules, are called the Meghalaya Fisheries Subordinate Service Rules 2008, my lord. So it is under these rules we have been recruited, my lord. Now, your lordships, the concerned post, your lordship will find at Paris Rule 7, my lord. Rule 7, page 26. So the concerned post is, my lord, fishery officer. So, my lord, Rule 7 provides for method of recruitment. Page 26, my lord. Page 26, bottom. Method of recruitment, Rule 7. It provides, my lord, appointment to the post of fishery officers and research assistant shall be made in the following manner. Number 1, my lord, by direct recruitment on the result of examination conducted by the commission. And the second one is, my lord, by promotion from amongst fishery supervisor, laboratory assistant who have rendered not less than 5 years of service, and as such who have completed successfully the prescribed course of training for the post held by him, and including the select list approved by so-and-so. Now, if your lordships kindly have the next page. Sub-rule 3, my lord. Sub-rule 3 provides, my lord, the proportion of vacancies to be filled by the government in any year in accordance with clause 1 and 2 above shall be 65% by direct recruitment and 35% by promotion. Now there's a proviso to this, my lord, which creates a confusion. The proviso reads, my lord, provided that the number of persons recruited under clause 2 above shall not exceed 25% of the total strength and grade of service. So, my lord, sub-rule 3 provides for 35% and 65%, and now the proviso mentions 25%. Now, this was creating a confusion, my lord, and ambiguity, my lord. Now, if your lordships now kindly have the schedule at page 36, schedule 2 to these rules, my lord. Now, in the schedule, in the second column, it is provided here, my lord, that by promotion 35% of the total strength, of the total cadre strength, 35%. And number 2, direct recruitment, 65% of total cadre strength. So, my lord, the schedule 2 clarifies the entire confusion, my lord. That it is the total strength upon which the quota has been fixed. Now, pursuant to this confusion, my lord, we have been making representations to the department since we entered service, my lord. And in 2017, the government at page 40 and Annexure 4, my lord, has notified new rules, my lord, for the higher service, my lord. Page 40 and Annexure 4, my lord. These rules are called, my lord, the Meghalaya Fishery Service Rules 2017.
So where do you have 35 and 65%?
35 and 65, your lordships will find at page 26, again, my lord, page 27, sub-rule 3, my lord. And the proviso, which mentions 25%, which was creating a confusion. However, by schedule 2, at page 36, it is clarified that it is 35% of the total cadre strength by promotion. Page 27 and page 36, my lord. So, page 27 and page 36 provide for 35%. Subsequently, the government has come up with a fresh set of rules, my lord. Now, in the fresh set of rules at page 40, this is for the higher service, my lord. The rules are called the Meghalaya Fishery Service Rules 2000.
There is no incongruity between the provision and the proviso.
Yes, my lord.
65% will be kept.
Yes, my lord.
35% will be kept.
Yes.
So both will not overlap.
No, my lord.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
But out of 65%, you will fill up only 25%. And rest will be vacant.
35 out of 35 promotion.
No, it says 2. II. II covers both.
Yes,
25% of the cadre strength.
2 is by promotion, my lord. 2 is
The
35%.
cadre strength can never be 70, it can never be 40.
Yes,
It will be 65, 35.
yes, ma'am.
But 25% will only be filled up.
My lord. Now, my lord, pursuant to that, at page 40, a new set of rules were notified. This is the Meghalaya Fisheries Service Rules. Now, this is for the higher services, my lord. At page 41, Rule 4, your lordships will find the composition of service. Composition of service, my lord, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Now, this fishery officer, which was in the previous subordinate rules, my lord, now have been notified under the fishery service rules. Now again, my lord, Rule 7, which provides for method of recruitment, sub-rule 5.
Two 2017 rules.
Yes, my lord. 2017, these are new rules, my lord, for the higher services. And at Rule 4, lordships will find grade 3, my lord. Fishery officer, which was in the subordinate service rules, have now been brought to the new set of rules, to the higher service rules, ma'am. The same post. Again, note the method of recruitment, Rule 7, Sub-Rule 5 at page 42. So under the 2017 rules also, note. Under Rule 7, Sub-Rule 5, note, method of recruitment is provided 65% and 35%.
Yes.
And again the proviso, Malat. Now, pursuant to this, Malat, we have made representations time and again, Malat. And your lordships, you will find my representation at page 54, annexure 5, Malat. This is pursuant to the notification of the 2017 rules. In detail, my lord, we have spelled out our grievance, my lord, as a association regarding these.
No, but what is your, how are you agreed?
My lord, the reduction, I'll come to the amendment, my lord. I'm yet to come to the amendment. So these are the representations which I've made prior to amendments, my lord. Page 54, page 61 again, my lord. Page 66, and thereafter, my lord, at page 68 is a letter by the director, typed copies at page 69, forwarding our representation to the department, page 69. This started from 2018, my lord, so up to 2021. Despite our representations, our grievance were not being, my lord, heard or resolved. Thereafter, the government at page 80 comes up with an amendment, my lord.
So what was your grievance?
Grievances, my lord, regarding
What was the percentage at the time of your joining? When did you join?
we joined, my lord, prior to these 2017 rules. We are governed by the 2008 rules. So the the promotions were not being granted, my lord, as per the percentage assigned of 35%. That is why we were making representations. The department were not willing to give us the complete quota of 35% then, my lord. Now,
So you are challenging the proviso.
my lord, we were trying to resolve then. But then the amendment at page 80, my lord, was notified by the government. If your lordships kindly have the page 80, my lord, and extra 11. This is the amendment.
80.
80, my lord. My lord. Now, by way of this amendment, in January 2023, my lord, your lordships kindly have this second amendment of Rule 7.
Yes.
The quota for promotion and direct recruitment, my lord, have been amended, my lord, and the quota for direct recruitment has been increased to 75%. The quota of direct recruitment has been increased to 75% from 65%, and the quota for promotion has been reduced from 35% to 25%. Now, here's my grievance, my lord. From 2017 till the date of amendment, we have been making representations to consider our grievances, my lord, that we are not being able to, my lord, we are not being given that entitlement of promotion to fill the 35%. So instead of addressing our representations, my lord, this amendment is brought about. So my first grievance is that without addressing our representation, this amendment has been brought about. Now the second issue, my lord, which your lordships will find in the proviso. This is the second issue, very important issue, my lord, because this clearly, my lord, violates Article 14 and Article 16. The second issue is, my lord, in the proviso, which provides that provided the member mentioned under this clause shall not have less than 5 years of service left. So this proviso, my lord, makes a classification amongst the persons belonging to the same class on the basis of age and service left, my lord, which is not, my lord, permissible under Article 14 and under Article 16, my lord. This is the second issue, my lord. Classification on the basis of service left, my lord. The proviso provides members mentioned under this clause shall not have less than 5 years of service. This is in violation of Article 14 and 16, my lord. Lord, pursuant to this amendment, we have made a representation at page 84 to the Chief Secretary, my lord. And we have spelled out in this representation that over the years we have been making representations to address our grievances, my lord, but instead of addressing our grievances, this amendment has been brought about. So this representation, my lord, which was made on 21st December 2023, has not been addressed by the government, my lord. Now, the fourth issue which is important, my lord, is at page 87. This is a gradation list, my lord. Page 87, annexure 13, my lord. This is the gradation list as on 1st of January 2024, when I had filed the writ petition, my lord. Now, your lordships may kindly have page 89. which relates to the post of fishery officer. Page 89 at serial number 20 onwards, grade 3, my lord. So, my lord, from serial number 20 onwards are the persons holding the post of fishery officer. Now, even if we go by the quota of 75% and 25%, my lord, kindly see that serial number 20 is a direct recruit. Serial number 21 is also a direct recruit. In the fourth column, your lordships will see in bracket direct recruit. Similarly, on the next page, my lord, serial number 22 up to 29 up to 30 are all direct recruits.
In which paragraphs of the writ you have made out this case?
Yes.
These 1, 2, 3, 4, these points.
Yes, my lord. My lord, page 8 of my writ petition, para 9, is regarding the Rule 7, Sub-Rule 5, Sub-Rule 1, 2 and 3. Regarding the reduction of proportion of quota, my lord. And the proviso But if I take back your lordships to the gradation list, what I wanted to point out from this gradation list is, my lord,
Yes.
my lord, as per 1st of January 2024, 16 posts are occupied. 16 posts out of 28 posts. There are a total of 28 posts, my lord. 16 posts are occupied. Now, out of 16, my lord, 15 are direct recruits and only one is by promotion, which computes to, my lord, direct recruitment 55% and promotion 3.5%. So my fourth grievance is even the 25% also they're not addressing, my lord. They're not granting promotions.
Page?
My lord, the gradation list is at page 87 and extra 13, and the relevant post starts from page 89, grade 3, serial number 20 up to serial number 35. The third grievance is regarding the in-service training, my lord, which is provided under the rules. If I take back your lordships to 2008 rules, which starts at page 25. Page 31 at rule 16. Provides for training and departmental examination, my lord. Now, Rule 16 provides, my lord, that in-service training is supposed to be provided for the subordinate service, my lord. Now, this is also...
Have you brought any cases?
My lord, I have brought cases regarding, my lord, there's a constitutional bench regarding, my lord, classification.
I want a specific case to this effect.
Classification, my lord?
Please listen to this.
Yes, my lord.
That terms and conditions of service cannot be changed by an administrative order substantially during the continuance of service.
My lord, I will not. I will not get judgments on those. On.
That will be relevant.
Yes, my lord.
Because they have exercised power.
Yes,
under Article 309.
my lord.
It is not legislative power.
My lord, my lord.
So you have to succeed,
Yes, my lord.
you have to show this, that you cannot substantially change or materially change the terms and conditions of service
My lord.
during the service period, after joining service.
Correct, my lord. Now, my lord, to that point, my lord, that will go
For
again.
example,
Yes, my
you join a government service
lord.
with the term and condition that you will get full pension upon completion of qualifying service. Now, this term and condition cannot be done away with by an administrative order, that from so and so date, all pension is stopped.
Correct, my lord. Correct, my lord. To that effect, my lord, that is why, as far as the first issue is concerned, my lord,
All these things, Article 14, 19, Supreme Court, discrimination, arbitrariness, all these are general matters.
my lord.
I want something specific on this.
Yes, ma'am. Lord, in fact, to answer your lordship's question regarding the first issue of the policy decision, my lord, to alter the services, my lord,
Yes.
my only grievance, my only prayer before your lordships is that I have made representations, my lord, all together, all along these years, my lord. Now, at least address my representation, my lord, on the first point of 75%, 25%, my lord. I was not sleeping over my rights. I was making representations and
So if that kind of an order will do for you, the court will be happy to pass it.
But that is on the further ground.
But if they reject your representation, the liability will be yours.
My lord, I do understand that, my lord. I will come back. I will still try. I've tried, my lord, to research. I will still try just in case I'm able to find some case law.
You will surely do the way you have presented it.
My lord.
You will be able to do, and perhaps you successfully find something.
Lord, I'll try my best, my lord. So, my lord,
Lordship, we have filed the affidavit, we have a page in the affidavit, your Lordship. So far, that part, your Lordship, which, your Lordship, there is a decision, your Lordship. This is 2003 to SSC 65632, your Lordship. That also I would like to place before your Lordship. I have made a list of book, your Lordship. I'll place it before your Lordship. It says like this, your Lordship. There is no right in any employee of the state to claim that rules governing condition of service should be forever the same as the one when he enters service for all purposes and except for assuring or safeguarding right or benefit already earned, acquired, or accrued at a particular point of time. I'll place this judgment before your Lordship.
No, that is all right, but then
Lordship, my humble and respectful submission, your Lordship, because 75 to 25, your Lordship, this is the rule framed by the government, your Lordship, under Article 309. In my humble and respectful submission, your Lordship, this is a policy decision, your Lordship, taken by the government, your Lordship.
policy decision is all right, but if policy decision is something grossly
It is
unfair or
It is not
discriminatory,
arbitrary, it's not unfair, your Lordship. This is for general good of all the employees serving under the department, your Lordship. Because the only challenge, your Lordship, in the writ petition is regarding seniority, your Lordship. That ground has been stated very clearly, your Lordship, in para 19, 20, and 25 of the writ petition, your Lordship. That is the only ground, your Lordship, that this seniority will be affected, your Lordship. Seniority, your Lordship, or promotion, your Lordship, is not fundamental. They only have a right to be considered.
I have not
number of promotees will be cut short.
No, your Lordship, there is a quota, your Lordship. 75, as per the new rule, 75 is by direct recruitment and 25 is by promotion, your Lordship. By promotion, your Lordship. That quota will be maintained, your Lordship.
No, but previously 35 would be promoted. Now
Lordship,
25.
even your Lordship, even if Lordship kindly come, your Lordship has already pointed out, if your Lordship kindly come to the rule 2008, if Lordship kindly come again to page 27, your Lordship has rightly pointed out that it says like this, your Lordship.
No, suppose
Lordship.
I am an officer. In the gradation list, I am 31. Under the old rules, when the time for promotion arrives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to 35, ought to be promoted on seniority basis. So I had a very, very fair chance of being promoted, being number 31. Under the new rules, what will happen? I am 31, up to 25 will be promoted. So I lose my career opportunity, promotional opportunity till the next time for promotion comes,
Lordship, that in my humble understanding,
including financial loss.
in Lordship, in my humble understanding of the rule, Your Lord, that will have to be count out, Your Lordship. What is the number of posts? Then 75 will come for direct recruitment, and 25 will come for will come under promotion, Your Lordship.
You think about it, these are the queries of the court.
Lordship, I'll satisfy Your Lordship. Lordship, yes.
Come tomorrow, finish it up. Tomorrow it will be possible.
Not tomorrow.
As far as the second point is concerned, regarding the persons remaining, those with less than 5 years remaining of service will not be considered. That is absolutely arbitrary and illegal, my lord. Classification can only be based on qualification, my lord, and not on number of years of service left.
So it has got two effects.
Yes, my lord.
Less people will be pushed up and less people will be inducted. Because that group is not being pushed up.
Lordship, say, for example, if there are 10 posts, Your Lordship, so 10 posts are
See,
75.
those who are left with less than 5, they will stagnate.
Lordship,
Otherwise, they will
it's
be
not,
pushed up.
Lordship, then there is a scheme, Your Lordship, that assure career promotion scheme also is there. Financially, they will be, they'll get benefit, Your Lordship, by virtue of the promotion of the scheme.
That is not a ground for classification, my lord.
Shall we give it tomorrow?
My lord.
Lordship.
All right. This writ has been heard to a substantial extent. List this writ once again. Tomorrow bracket 9/4 for further hearing.
Deeply.
Online, Your Lordship.
Item number 5.
You've taken instruction, Mr. Deputy Solicitor General?
My lord, I have instructions, my lord. But the instructions say, my lord, let me just place the instructions, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, one vacancy is available now. Someone has again resigned, my lord, in the month of October. Now, my lord, there are three things, my lord, in the order part of the London Single Judge. My lord, the respondent here is waitlisted candidate number 2, my lord, who has come before this honorable court. Waitlisted candidate number 1 did not approach this honorable court, my lord.
So how many vacancies are there now?
Only one vacancy now, my lord.
Your Lordship, two appointed candidates had resigned, Your Lordship. In the original
They've been
case,
filled up.
Those were filled up by subsequent advertisement, my lord. Now, in the month of October, just 4 months back, my lord, or 5 months back, one person is again resigned, my lord. So, one vacancy exists now, my lord, in the unreserved category. So, my lord, the respondent can be appointed, my lord, with the only clarification for the lordship, my lord, on 3 aspects, my lord. that the waitlisted candidate number 1, if he comes, my lord, this will not set a precedent for him, my lord. That's one, my lord. Number 2, my lord, the learned single judge is directed for retrospective appointment, my lord. Lordship, it kindly comes to para 12 of the impugned order, my lord. My lord, para 12 of the order, if I may just read, my lord.
Yes.
It says, well, accordingly, the respondents are directed to accommodate the petitioner to the post of LDC forthwith, with retrospective effect, to be reckoned on the date the fresh appointments were made from the second selection process. My lord, I am praying for modification. This is the, from the prospective data, we will give the appointment, my lord. That's one, my lord.
The first candidate is also there.
Your Lordship, he has never approached the court. Neither he approached Negrance, Your Lordship.
Maybe everybody does not come to court. He might be sitting in the house very sad.
Your Lordship, what happened here was that 2 candidates were appointed and 2 candidates resigned, Your Lordship. And there are 2 waitlisted candidates. Even in the event he approached the court or he approached Negrance, Your
One
Lordship.
vacancies.
One vacancy exists, my lord. And my lord, the learned single judge imposed a cost of 50,000 rupees, my lord. My lord, kindly, my lord.
You give notice to the other one also. You have to give notice.
To make a party here, my lord.
Maybe not a party to be noticed.
My lord.
There were 2 waitlisted candidates.
Yes, Your Lordship, 2 waitlisted candidates and 2 candidates who were appointed, both of them resigned. So by virtue of that office
Not
memorandum,
appointed.
yes, Your Lordship.
2 of them, 2 of those appointed resigned,
Resign. And
post filled up also. Thereafter, one has resigned.
My lord.
Please take down. Selection was made from a panel, from the subject panel. Stop. There were 2 waitlisted candidates. Now, what have I said? There were? Also, yes. 2 incumbents from the panel. 2 incumbents who were appointed from the panel resigned. The vacancy was filled. Through public advertisement and selection process. According to the respondent, the panel was alive and the candidate ought to have been chosen from the panel. Full stop. Learned single judge allowed the writ petition of the respondent and next, at the time of hearing of this appeal on 3rd April 2025, Learned Solicitor General, Deputy Solicitor General sought time to take instructions. Perhaps today he submits that there is further one resignation. from the panel?
In the unreserved category, my lord. One resignation, unreserved candidate.
In the unreserved category, and his client is willing to accommodate. The respondent. Paragraph, but the fact is that the respondent is number 2 in the wait list. Full stop. The first waitlisted candidate, comma, although he has not come to court, has to be noticed. Next, advocate on record for the appellant shall notice the first waitlisted candidate giving him an opportunity to appear on the next date of hearing. List this appeal. And connected application for further hearing on 24th April. Okay.
Other blood worship.
The single bench will sit immediately.
But
May it please, Lordship.
item number 1.
Lordship. Lordship, I pray for your Lordship indulgence. The senior counsel have some personal difficulty. My Lord, can we accommodate that for the day?
Well, in terms of the last order, we prepared a paper book, my lord. Filed in the court and served a copy to them, my lord.
What is this matter about?
This is a land acquisition compensation, my lord. The learned is a special judge under the Land Acquisition Act enhanced the compensation, my lord. Against that we have come.
To be heard by a single judge.
To heard by civil.
It's ready for hearing.
My lord, we have filed the paper book. It's otherwise ready for hearing, my lord.
You are seeking accommodation.
Yes, my Lord. I'm seeking some accommodation, my Lord. We have received the paper book, Lord.
On the prayer of learned counsel for the respondent number 1.
Yes, my Lord.
Yes, my lord.
This court adjourns this writ petition,
Appeal.
this appeal.
First appeal.
Appeal. Till 25th April to be heard after division bench, if time permits, or at any subsequent date to be notified by the court.
Yes, 23rd.
My lord, may I request for a week after that? Because those days, my lord, those 3 consecutive days are fixed for those matters. My lord, Mr. Additional Sai is appearing. My lord.
My lord, if I may request, if it's convenient for this court, my lord, on the 12th of May, my lord.
Huh?
12th of May, my lord, if it's convenient for this
12th is too far away. 2nd May,
My lord.
Friday.
My lord.
Or not on a Friday, Thursday. 1st May.
Your lordship.